Hi. Shit. So what's up, guys? The Insane Game Freak here. I don't actually know how much of my body you can see from this position because honestly I haven't recorded a video in here since 2009. Yeah, I haven't recorded a video in here for about 3 years. But for those who have watched my Game and channel or have been subscribed to me since the Game and channel, you know of this room. This originally was the room I first started making YouTube videos. And there's a computer right here. And this was the camera I used. This is actually the exact camera I used. And it's pretty shit now. Like, literally, I cannot even turn this camera to see myself anymore because it just turns white. The battery is shit. There's some shit that's broken in here. I think, was it? Yeah, my charging thing. It's in here and it rattles and shit. The thing is ass. I started recording videos back when I think I was 17. Yeah, I was 17 going on 18. And I think I was either in my junior or my senior year of high school when I first started recording videos. And damn, things have changed. I'm not going to talk about all that. I'm going to talk about pretty much this year's stuff in terms of thoughts and comments, and then maybe throw out some other things and pretty much what you guys would look forward to. This year went fairly well. I'm not going to say amazingly, but it went well. You know, I had no hiccups. I still have my job. I'm still going to school. I should be done by the end of next year, so that's the thing, because that's going to lead, if everything goes right after that, that's going to lead to a shit ton of changes, especially in terms of living area, because I'm fucking tired of my house. And don't ask, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, all the boxes from my figures are right there. And for some reason my mother decided these are the type of curtains we need in this room. And then I realized, and then, you know, the obvious would be, you can see everything, but oh, it's the second floor. But you can see everything. I don't fucking know. No one's in this room at night anyway. You can obviously tell it's at night because I'm recording this. That's besides the point. Going back to this year, became a Crunchyroll ambassador, which is awesome. People really nice. I'll give it like a shout out to Vincent, Victoria, and Michelle. And then what kills me, and I haven't made this in a video yet, but they actually sent me a $100 gift card for Amazon for Christmas as a Christmas present. And I was like, this is fucking awesome. I plan to go to more conventions next year. If I get done soon enough, I'll probably be going to a lot of the later in the year next year conventions. I don't know about the early year shit. My schedule for next semester is kind of annoying because it's essentially, well, it's not. It's actually easier because I'm taking one online class and then 2 other classes. The problem is the 2 classes are on the same fucking day and at 2 different times of the day, and they're like gapped way too far in between each other. Meaning there's like a class on Tuesday and Thursday, and it's like one at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. There's another one in the evening. So I literally had to go out there for an hour and a half, go to work, then go out of work and go right back down there again. And I won't get home until like 8 or 9. And I'm just sitting there like, ain't this a bitch? The class online should be easy though, because it's a class essentially I've taken before, but for whatever reason, some bullshit with the credits didn't transfer over when I switched schools and all this other shit, and so I had to retake that class. But it's the basic class, so I'm not really worried about that. The other 2 we'll see, but that class particularly, I know the online one isn't going to be hard at all. In terms of this year though, I gotta ship more anime. I'm not gonna say I necessarily met a whole bunch of new people on YouTube, but it's pretty much been like the same group of people. Like that's the thing. There hasn't been too much drama this year. I think this is like the only year I haven't had like a shit ton of. No, that's a lie. The fucking Cloud Village bullshit. That wasn't really drama because that didn't end horribly. That just ended in a way where I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and that happened during the summer. That happened, yeah, when I got back from Animazement is when that shit happened. And it's not even, and it ain't like I don't talk to anyone anymore. I still talk to everybody from that group, so it's not that bad. Also, funny story. I used to record a lot of my older videos, like on my gaming channel in this room. When I used to do that, I used to have the biggest problem recording them bitches at night. Why? Because my parents used to sleep in the room that I sleep in now, and there's an air vent up here that every time I would talk, it would carry over into the fucking ventilation system because I have a voice that carries. And they used to come to the computer room and knock on the door at like 3 o'clock in the morning going, shut the fuck up. So, just a small little tidbit. And yes, these videos are going to be long because they're meant to be long. The Crunchyroll Ambassador shit, actually the continuation of having, I've had partnership. I haven't had Social Play partnership for a whole year. I think I switched over around, what was it, April? May is when I switched. So I've only had partnership for maybe like 6, 7 months. Social Play is pretty cool. I have 3 shows now. Things have been going fairly well, you know. The main channel is almost at 7,000 subscribers, which is fucking awesome to me. And the second channel, I didn't even expect to get over 1,000. It has almost 2,000 subscribers. I think it has like 1,600, so that's fucking awesome. Money-wise, I have paid one of the debts I had. But this kind of goes into New Year's resolution things. The first thing is, got to work on this. Overweight thing is starting to really bother me. And I want to make that like one a resolution, like a legitimate resolution. It's not even a resolution for next year. It's a resolution for the rest of my life, to be perfectly honest. That's something I need to deal with, is the weight thing. It's not like I'm ridiculously overweight, but it's still something I want to work on. Another thing is money. I think my paranoia with money and saving money, and then me just being paranoid and not wanting to spend the money even if I have it, is becoming like a blurred line. And what I mean is, like, I feel like I have the money to pay off things I should pay off, but I'm paranoid because I won't have that too much left in my bank when I do so. But it's like, if I would just pay it off, then I would have more money to save to earn it back quicker, plus the YouTube shit. So it's like, man the fuck up kind of mode. And so I'm probably gonna get reckless in terms of, I guess the goal is to get more reckless with, you know, paying off bills. I mean, yeah, I'm making payments, but I'm not like killing them. I want to kill my payments. I want to stab them in the heart, and I want to destroy bills. That's just my that's a goal. I guess another accomplishment I should mention is the whole website thing. And for those who don't know any updates on the website, I have a friend that I'm going to like specially shout out when it's done. But there's like some art shit that's going on in the background for that site. Not gonna throw out too much, but just know that's coming. I have started to create subsections for my videos. Essentially, if you click like the video tab on the site, it'll have like Insane Game, freaking Terrell Game Vlogs, and there'll be like subsections. I think right now Terrell Game Vlogs only has the unboxing subsection, and then the Insane Game Forecast, the region reviews, the best wishes reviews, the anime reviews. I'm going to do the Nostalgia Rush one actually probably within the next few days. What the fuck else? Societal discussion tab. Like, I have a section for all of them, and I've also have like a little permalink thing now at the bottom where if because the most the page can fit is like 12 videos. So what I decided to do is I decided to have like a link to just link to the playlist with all the other videos on the playlist. So literally at the bottom of the page it'll be like, click here for the rest of the videos, and it'll just link to the fucking playlist. I can't think of. I'm probably gonna update certain sections. Also, for people who want to jump on that forum. We have like, I think I have like 16 people who've actually joined, but there's like literally no topics going on. I'm probably gonna have to go through. Maybe I need to take them more of an initiative and start a whole bunch of topics and shit just to get people interested. So that might be my fault. So that's another thing to move forward with. In terms of things else I want to do, it's just really the school, bills, and fucking weight. Those are like my 3 things that I want to just keep pushing forward and actually do some sense of accomplishment with. In terms of things I could mention, honestly, at this point, I haven't really dealt with any true drama, and I don't fucking think it's worth it anymore. Like, when it came to YouTube, I think the last 3 years, like 2011, 2009, 2010, I did that completely out of order. I think I got in arguments with niggas online all 3 years. Technically, that still happened this year, but it didn't happen as ridiculously. Like, I think the Uber Black Man situations were like the most tame thing I've dealt with since pretty much everything else. Since I started making videos, so I'm not really that annoyed. I'm pretty happy that there is a progression in how I'm handling this shit. You know, the fact that I'm making reviews and they're getting posted on Crunchyroll, a streaming site for anime that has thousands of people check that shit out, building an audience there, you know, finishing and getting my degree at the end of the next year. I'm just kind of like, I need, it's like, almost all this year I've kind of felt like I'm doing things, but I don't feel like I'm progressing enough. And next year I want to feel the progression. Like, I don't want to just see it. Because I've seen it. Like, I see the progression from the beginning of this year to the end of this year. But I want to feel it. Like, I want to feel like I really move forward, like, in a high degree. That's just something I want to do. And I guess a few other side things I can mention. Pirate Warriors 2. I'm probably going to make full videos about most of these topics anyway. I just actually found out a few hours ago, apparently, there's a big Pokemon announcement coming next week. Yeah, like, no, not even next week. About 2 weeks from... Actually, no, it's the day I go back to classes. I go back to classes on the 8th of January. That's when the fucking Pokemon announcement comes out, which I'm really hoping is a new console game. Like, a lot of people are probably hoping it's a new main title game. I'm like, no, I want a new console game because the fucking 3DS games just came out this year. And I think in Japan they came out earlier this year. I'm like, no, just give me a new console game. I want a new console game, damn it. Give me a Wii U title. Fuck. No, nothing against the 3DS, but just like, fuck the 3DS. Give me a Wii U title. We haven't had a Wii U title. The last title we had was Pokemon Battle Revolution, which everyone would agree is a bad version of, like, the Stadium games. Because the Stadium games, to me, just gave you shit more content to do. Battle Revolution is like a bare bones shit with, like, 2 mechanics that people might like, which is the whole create a character, even though it's limited as fuck, by the way. And the dumbass, that's the only mechanic that's new. Oh, no, and I guess technically the game is harder than the Stadium games. But that's besides the point. Pirate Warriors 2. Yes, they're gonna throw Inaru into the series. The problem being is that it's going to be as a what-if story. You can tell because, for one, all the characters are time skipped, and even though the shit's in Japanese, there's like a section where the text comes up and you see if. And I'm like, so let me get this straight. They're going to they're throwing in Skypedia, but they're making it a what-if story. And I'm like, why? And maybe it's because the thing is, Pirate Warriors is coming out way too fucking soon. Way too fucking soon in terms of to change up anything. Like, I'm not mad that the game is coming out, and also Europe already has a fucking confirmed release. Like, we know Europe and Japan are getting it. It comes out, like, in 3 months, actually. It comes out in March. Considering America, we just got the game, like, literally maybe 2 or 3 months ago. It's kind of ridiculous. Mind you, we don't even know if North America's going to get a release. Maybe. And they're probably not going to dub it. And a lot of people are mad. I mean, it makes sense why. They don't really trust. I just hope they fixed most of the problems, and we have a lot more playable characters. From what I heard, we do, and I'm pretty sure Inaru's playable because I saw some of the gameplay clips, and I was like, yeah, Inaru's probably playable as a character. I don't know why it's a what-if story, which makes me wonder what are they going to do about the story mode? Is it still the same story mode? Because, as I said, how much could you change in a few months? Well, mind you, no, it's been a year. It would have been a year from when it came out in Japan. So it's like, how much can you change in a year from the core gameplay? Also, if anyone's wondering what I've done with the money I got from Crunchyroll in terms of that gift card, I have bought a new cell phone case, and I pre-ordered the Fire Emblem game on the 3DS. Because I am a huge... For those who don't know, for the Smash Brothers fans who don't know about me, I love playing as Roy and Ike. I fucking hate Marth. Marth comes off as an annoying pretty boy, even though technically, according to the game, he's a lot more balanced than Roy was, but I still prefer Ike over that nigga and Roy. And I've always like, you know what, why don't I get into the fucking Fire Emblem games? I mean, I tried fucking Kid Icarus, why don't I try fucking one of the Fire Emblem games? And I know that was it, Fire Emblem Awakening isn't necessarily the game to start with, because that game doesn't even, the main character of that game isn't even isn't a known character. It's a new character, which will probably be in like the new Smash Brothers title that comes out for the Wii U eventually. So we'll see where that goes. I'm actually talking about gaming. I mean, like in this later half of the year, I've been getting a lot more into gaming. But yeah, I am. You know, I probably should just fucking pre-order Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 anyway. That's the only other thing I could pre-order, and then I wouldn't have to fucking pay for it. So that'd be fucking awesome. That's besides the point. I'm just rambling now. In terms of new rants and societal discussions, I already have a few in my head. The first one is tattoos. I'm sorry, I'm about to like lose my shit because I was thinking about recording that. I haven't recorded the video yet. That's a video I'm going to make because that one just bugs me. I'm also going to make this whole idea of, I've been watching a lot of what do you call them? I don't want to. I hate these type of videos. Another thing that kind of popped in my mind would be the whole. Damn it! I just had it in my brain a second. I was about to mention it because it interrupted my previous thought. I know it's on the idea of relationships. There'll probably be a lot more relationship-ish videos, and maybe I don't know. But, oh yeah, and there's another thing I should mention in terms of anime episode reviews. Those are probably gonna stop after. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do any more after Bakuman. After the Bakuman series is fully animated and I've reviewed everything, not touching any more episode reviews for any episodes. I'm just not doing it. I feel like I'm restricting myself by putting bullshit on the channel. Let me explain what I mean. I don't think episode reviews are complete bullshit. Just like I don't think chapter reviews are complete bullshit. But the thing is that for one, chapter reviews aren't that different from episode reviews. Like, there's a tiny bit of a difference, but not too much of a huge difference. Plus that, I feel like, I know for the main channel, it feels like filler for me. Because it's like, I have all these other types of series and shit I could be doing. And I'll throw up a best wishes review if the episode happens to come out and I don't have a video I can put up for that day. Because for those who don't know, I have like an unofficial schedule of like uploading a video every 3 or 4 days. 5 days at the worst. Actually, I think when I upload this video, that'll be the worst because I uploaded the Black and White 2 review like on the 20th. I uploaded the Christmas video on the 25th, and this isn't going to get uploaded until the 31st, which is like 6 days. But in terms of episode reviews, after Pokemon, I'm not doing anymore. I mean, I'm buying the DVDs for Pokemon anyway, and I don't even know if I'm going to keep them up. I'll probably keep them up just because I know, I mean, a lot of people have been like really supportive, and I feel like that's a slap in their face to take down the video. But overall, I'm probably gonna stop doing episode reviews. I'll probably still do them on Anime Real Talk TV, but in terms of my main channels or even my vlog channel, I'm probably not gonna do it because I feel like my vlog channel became less of a vlog channel and became an episode unboxing channel. The unboxing is the one thing, but I'm keeping the unboxings, but I'm probably gonna try to do more vlogs and more topics and more. Because I did that whole video about the requests and I really only got to like maybe 2. I think I did 2 or 3 of those requests. Maybe because some of them I just didn't care for, and some of them were just like redundant as fuck. And we're also going to try to do more live streams. I don't know how the fuck I said that. I don't know why the fuck I said that because I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do more live streams with all this other shit I'm trying to do. But fuck it. I will pretend to be Jesus for 2013 and 2015 and 2014, whatever the fuck. And do it. I don't fucking know. At this point, I'm just being a dumbass. The nostalgia rushes, I'll go ahead and say right now, I'm probably not gonna do the whole guest thing as every nostalgia rush because for one, it's a pain, and two, no offense, and this is the hardest way to say this. Some of you guys are really, really cool. Some of you guys are really, really weird, and it's like I don't want to be a dick to my subscribers, but realistically, this is why a lot of big YouTubers don't do anything like too closely related with their subscribers. Like most people do like contests and shit because I think if you have a big enough fan base, you're gonna get some weird ass fans. I got some people who are weird or like nice weird. Being weird is not bad, but like weird to the point where it's just like aggravating and frustrating is 2 different things. Because what's his name? Captain Ash Sparrow, I believe is his name. Captain Ash Sparrow, you can technically say he's a little weird, but it's like, I have nothing against the guy, and he's not like annoyingly weird. He's cool weird. There's a difference. So nostalgia rushes, I probably will get guests occasionally, but not on every single one, because that's kind of a pain in terms of schedules. Then if the person's kind of weird, it makes it even worse, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm not doing this all the fucking time. Especially if I'm going to be busy as I'm saying I am, then I'm not going to have the time to do it anyway. I guess the final thing I'll go ahead and throw out here, and I'm probably going to make a full video on this too, is obviously Alpha starts, but the thing I want to talk about real quick is this whole, I brought it up in the last season one, but people need to understand that whole concept of a series is too fucking popular. That is not a realistic argument, and that is a bullshit ass argument. Oh, I remember the video I'm gonna do. It's the fucking I do it because I can argument I fucking hate. That is gonna earn a video in itself because that is some bullshit. I hate that. To me, that is like a cop-out answer. And that should only be used on something really, really, really stupid. It should only be used on shit that is a detriment to your, not even to yourself, but more of a detriment, like something like something really inconsequential. Like something that has no deeper meaning to it, like this. Me hitting my hand, you know. Why are you hitting your hand? Well, even this I can kind of justify with the concept of I'm doing it as an example. But something like, it has to be something really insignificant. Like something really insignificant for me to accept that argument. Because motherfuckers bring that argument up all the time as a justification. The problem is that answer is way too fucking vague to the point where you could use that as a justification for anything. Anything. And to me, justification should not be that fucking vague. Justification should fit the thing you're talking about. Not every fucking issue that comes up. And I'm going to make a full video on that, but that's the thing. The last thing I'm going to say is, and this isn't meant to instigate anything, but it's just something I have to keep on my mind, because I remember when I did the Antiverse podcast earlier this week with Daza and Yokorama, it was something we were talking about, and I wanted to just bring this up. People who say, and it's not even a stab at Jay, but it's kind of based off of it. I know Jay believes, kind of puts One Piece and Naruto as like as his joint favorite series. And in terms of quality, I can't fucking see it. Now, mind you, I've always disagreed with Jay on that. But I don't understand how people still say that, considering not only this arc, but just like the series in general at this point. Like Shippuden, I mean, I'll put it this way. This is probably the biggest problem with Naruto is the problem with Fairy Tail. Is the problem with Fairy Tail as a series. It's a series that went from simple to taking itself seriously and then dropped off and went back to simple. That irks the shit out of me. I hate that kind of uneven tone, and that's what's bugging me about this, because to be perfectly honest, as much as I like shonen-istic fights, this war has been really overly shonen, and then it's not only been overly shonen and focused straightly on Naruto, but on top of that, people gotta understand, all the shit that's been going on in the manga so far has been happening over the course of 2 days. I hope people realize that everything that's been going on in the war has only happened over the course of 2 days. We're in the second day. All this shit, the clashing with Obito and Madara, 2 fucking days. That is horrible. I don't know any war. I'm saying war. I don't know any fucking war that lasts this. Literally, I expect the war to be over in like 2 or 3, in like maybe 3 or 4 days, which is horrible for a war. A war should not take place in fucking in less than a week. That's insane. That's just my opinion. That's just kind of retarded. Literally, like half the people died in a day, and then in the second day, we're almost at the fucking climax with all this shit with Madara, and it's still the second fucking day. That's bad. The only thing left we have is the Orochimaru Sasuke shit, but that's besides the point. I just don't understand how fucking people say Naruto and One Piece are on the same fucking level. Because to me, One Piece is long, and you can make the argument it's tedious, but the one thing I'll say about One Piece is that One Piece is consistent from the beginning. Naruto isn't consistent from the beginning, especially when you hit Shippuden. Shippuden fucks up almost all of Kishimoto's consistencies, and I just don't really like the way he's been treating some of the side characters. And the biggest thing is the whole Neji death thing. Even though I still haven't technically read that in the alpha chapters yet, but everyone wants to fucking spoil it. is that it's bad when the only two choices I have for a side character I enjoyed in the first part is to either have him fall into the background completely and become really non-significant, or for him to die. That, to me, that's a really bad choice. That's really bad for a series and a character that initially stood out pretty well. And that's what Neji was. It was a character where it's he either dies or he just falls into the background. I'm like, there was a third option that you just decided to ignore during the course of the story, which is, I don't know, to fucking push him more as a character, develop him more. What the fuck? Just saying. People were like, oh, he had a cool death. Listen, he had a cool death, but considering he had 3 different options, but Kishimoto forced him into 2, which is to fall into the background or die. It's just kind of like, damn, that's bad when you're in that position because of how fucked up you fucked your characters over. And the one thing I noticed watching, I watched the Naruto filler on Neon Alley today. This is probably why some of the fillers focus on a lot of the side characters a lot, because the anime doesn't do it. That's why Naruto fillers feel boring, and I think it's just because Naruto became way too much about Naruto, even though it started that way, but it went into everybody by the end of part 1, whereas part 2 was like, we're in everybody, and it just became about Naruto. That's literally how it goes. It literally went from everybody's involved, and then as the arcs progressed, it just became about fucking Naruto and Sasuke and this bullshit. Anyways, that's my end of the Year Ramble. I don't want to carry this too long because this camera has the tendency of dying after like 40 fucking minutes, and I don't want to split a video up into 2 parts. So, Happy New Year. Hope you guys, please leave your New Year videos as responses, just as, you know, whatever. Or if you have your own rambles, put that as a response. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support. For all the support in terms of just videos, just period, man. I mean, it's because of you that I've gotten this far, period. That's how it is. Like, subscribers make the YouTuber, to be perfectly honest. And that's the truth of the matter. We don't become recognized because of how good or well we do shit. It's because people view us worth watching and recognizable. Even if you have shit content. I mean, fuck. I got subscribers when I was using a shitty ass camera that had bad lighting and all that other shit. And I got 2,000 subscribers. Well, probably like 1,000 or something. Because I switched cameras during that channel. So, thank you all. Happy New Year 2013. We go in so fucking hard. And I'm going to say it because everyone knows it's a joke. Put your gums on. Oh, almost fell. Life's a game. Play to win. Thank you guys for the year. Peace. So, and I'm going to do the class of walking up to the camera. And I'm going to cut it off. And I'm not even going to edit this out.